is September 23rd, 2015, and I'm going to give you a general idea what my dreams and visions were about. I'm running into some issues because I'm working with some new softwares to get things squared away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just give you an overview right quick. I'm going to go over the points. All right, so the first thing I saw, I got an audio. Somebody said, "I want the earth." I got a vision of a penis and then of a woman. Okay, I got the audio. I heard someone say "lasso of truth." Azazel and the candy ship. I saw Azazel flying around in a candy ship. Then after that, I was trying to call him on his phone, and I got his phone message, and it was Obama's talking about something. Next point is the spiritual eyes can see pathogens you are not approved to see. Okay, so for example, say that you're a first dimensional entity, you cannot see a 12th dimensional witchcraft. You would see it as what it wants you to see. For example, let's say you have, I made this reference the other day, let's say that you have two pieces of candy and you're a first dimensional entity and you've taken a piece of a restriction or a demonic gift. So a 12th dimensional piece of candy and a second dimensional piece of candy. But when you took the demonic gift, you can see the second dimensional piece of candy as doo-doo, and then the 12th dimensional piece of candy, which is still doo-doo, you would still see it as candy. Okay? Plain and simple. You can't take any of these demonic restrictions. Okay? And you'll eventually see everything for what it is. I got you'll see when you're approved to see what it is. Okay, so don't feel bad. I got the audio. I heard the word occipital load. I believe this is about overcoming the brain. I'm not for sure. Breaking down the brain. I got visions last night of a bunch of breaking down the brain and explaining this, that, and other. I didn't understand it. Then I got a guy I saw a guy with a shopping cart and he left. He left and went through a door, and I think he might have had garbage or trash in him. I got the phrase "brain was a gift." Okay, and then I got self-diagnostics, and I got spiritual warfare. Then I saw a brain, and then two spheres in them. Okay. And I got I'm letting these demons know I am not my brain. It's almost like saying that I am my hand or I'm my foot, and this is just not the case. I got the understanding about the marathon. Imagine that you're running a marathon and you don't know how long it is, and every so many miles you got a bunch of people cheering and say, "Yeah, it's the finish line." And then you can show you a finish line. Then you see people down the way still running, so then you know that these cats are lying. So you have to keep going past the finish line. Okay. Okay, Obama, the one behind me, this is when I saw Obama to my left. Then me and him went into this little trash can, and it was the darkness. So I know that there's something behind me. So that might have been in the occipital lobe demon, and that governs sight. I also got the word hippocampus, and this is something to do with memories. I saw a vision of a guy sitting in a chair, and it was like a Venus fly trap demon on his right leg from the knee down when he was sitting on a throne or sitting on something. You don't want to take any of these damn thrones. On his right leg, somebody said, "Do you understand the restriction of the mind?" And then I got a woman looking at me. I'm reading this parts off, okay? Then I got a vision of a woman saying, "This is not your thing." Spheres and the arrows. I seen a vision of spheres and then arrows pointing at all this stuff. I just deferred all this. I saw a nuclear power plant made of bricks. I got a vision of the pathogen demon, and it thinks it has the right for something or another. I'm not into this. I just saw it for a few minutes, and it looked like liquid tar or something like that. Liquid tar, and with red eyes. And, I wasn't in that for very long. It was wrapped around my throat. So I got a vision of Bailey Pup dragging off a little black dog. Then I stopped them from fighting, and then I saw a dog with its right leg messed up, right back leg messed up, and it looked like it was cut open and stuff bad. It looked like it needed time to heal real bad. I mean, it just messed up all the way. Okay. More about the liquid pathogen. I'm really not for sure. It was flip flop. It was one time, but I got it mentioned here 2 times. I kept in prayer. I said, "There's no weapon that can be fashioned against me. One weapon in creation can be fashioned against me." So I'm not really worried about that. Even the pathogen has its own pathogen. So it might have somebody that has not taken the pathogen that will show the other people how to get past the pathogen, and then it ruins the pathogen so it doesn't have any control. Imagine that you have a bunch of slaves, and you teach the slaves how to break their shackles and just walk out. Just walk out. And this slave master is only one master, and he can't stop everybody. He had fear keeping everybody in place because he really don't have no workers. You see what I'm saying? No boy in the country. I saw a town where I saw the first time the Uncle Michael demon, and I saw my Uncle Johnny. I think I saw Daddy Demon, the Daddy Demon, and they were showing up to this town to destroy stuff. There was this this woman that came up to me, and I pulled out a pump action shotgun. She was protecting this little kid or something like that. Then a few minutes later, I saw that this little animal, like alligator head thing, I was getting ready to put it down, and somebody said, "Yeah, you're going to let it go again?" And I said, "Well, with animals, they will mind you." And he was saying something about after you clip them, they'll understand. Animals listen once it's clipped. Saw the Uncle Michael demon knockout. I saw these people playing a basketball and knocking out power to a house. They were going to destroy the town. Okay, and it's just a large amount of people that were they're coming to destroy this town. And there's people are basically destroyers when it's time to destroy, and they enjoy this. The largest antibody is the brain. Then I saw a vision of the Daddy Demon with red eyes like he was crying. And then I saw a woman with her heads behind her head. And what I think the understanding is that red dick is about to be ran up in her as she's about to be raped. But you have to think of it like this in terms of imagine that you have a house that has a rapist inside of it. Okay, he's a known rapist by everybody. He don't ever come out of his house. He don't rape anybody except the people that come in and try and fuck him over. So he rapes them. Okay, so they have to break into his house and try to manhandle him, and then they get raped. The woman is warned of this beforehand, and she does it anyway. So really, with regards to this raping or whatever's going on with her, it's got nothing to do with me. Everything has a pathogen to come with it. And for this woman, her pathogen is probably this red penis that's about to rape her. Now, red is for severity, so it's not going to be very good for her. And she was trying to look away. And this goes back to a time when I saw this golden sphere-head woman, same type of position. This time, it is a woman with like white hair and stuff like that in a blue jacket. So, basically, I'm not advocating rape. I'm just not advocating trying to get in the middle of any of this because it has nothing to do with me, okay? So let's just keep it moving, find out what Sovereign Lord Yahweh wants to do, and keep it moving from there. Right now, I'm learning new software to make videos, and it's going to take me a while, so it might be a couple of days before it's an actual everything squared away and getting back to the stuff. So I'm not going to be doing images for a while until I get all this squared away, so it might be some more videos just like this, brief overview, and when everything is squared away and I can start uploading everything in a nice professional, well, not professional, but a nice manner to where I can understand the stuff, meaning the functions of the new software that I'm using, then I will do that. I just got a new laptop and it didn't have the software that I was using, so I had to find new software that is basically for video game and stuff, but it's good because I can start rendering images in the video game format so you can understand a little bit better. So it's going to be a learning curve. So I'll start making the audios, keep making the audios, and then I'll start making videos sort of like this to upload. So it's not going to be the totality of the same thing, but in the end it'll be better. So catch you later. Thank you, and you have a very good day. Bye now.